Capricorns, hope that you're all doing well. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Hoping you're safe, happy, wherever you are in this world. Let's get you your reading. Let's see what Spirit's got for you. Going to be general messages, so they're not going to resonate for everybody. I just saw the Nine of Cups. Some of you are getting wish fulfillment. Congratulations, your dreams are coming true. Oh, that light is a little direct, isn't it? There, that's a bit better. So yeah, some of you are definitely having your wishes come true, or you're getting met with material abundance, good health. You should be feeling good about things. Let's see what else we've got. King of Wands, there you go, player mode. Sorry, but let's be real here. The Wands are very passionate types. Could be connecting with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarian, fire sign, but definitely using your charms, and maybe that's why your wishes are coming true, right? You've tapped into that charming side of you, and you could be using that in terms of your leadership skills to get you what you want. Congratulations. That could be in the work arena. It's possible. Could be in personal arena. There you go. Leo energy. So this speaks to self-esteem, being at the foundation of the read. And it's also about self-love, unconditional love, self-respect, feeling courageous, stepping out and about. All in all, great reading for you guys. Congratulations. Wishing you all the best. In the recent past, you have the Four of Swords in reverse. So maybe you took a little bit of time out. Maybe you were resting and retreating, or in solitude, or recovering from something intense that you had to deal with, but now you're starting to come out of that and see the world and bring yourself out and about. The outcome, you may have had some communication. Things may have been going fast, but I'm seeing that things are starting to slow down a little bit. Usually it's about, quick news or communication, and maybe if you've been communicating with somebody a lot, or a few people a lot, it looks like communications are going to slow down now. So if you've been feeling a little overrun, whatever it is that you're dealing with, or even action for that matter, things are going to slow down a little bit for you. In your near future, you've got the Six of Swords, and that is coming out in reverse. So usually upright, it's a necessary transition, right? Maybe even relocating or moving, but in reverse, this can speak to going back into slipping back into old ways, if you will, old ways of thinking, old ways of doing things. All right, so there's a little bit of a caution there. If you have been able to surpass some limited thoughts, just know that you could be bringing yourself into some old troubles, if you will, because it can speak to trouble coming, or you're jumping out of a frying pan and into a fire. Some of you may face a delay of some sort, or you'll feel stuck or overwhelmed a little bit. You might rock the boat depending on what it is that you're dealing with. There could be changed or abandoned plans. You may need to stand your ground in the near future. It does speak to stormy relationships, unfortunately, instability, or disrupted, canceled travel for some of you. I guess what I'm saying is just be careful, and Spirit's just letting you know ahead of time so that you can be prepared, right? You can take this as it resonates and prepare yourself for whatever is about to come, and just know that you can handle it. All right, let's see what your energy is at the moment. Yippers, feeling on top of the world. Some of you may own a business of your own. You could be actually very enterprising, but this speaks of being a father as well. The Emperor is somebody who is quite stable, usually dependable, and quite structured. Can speak to protectiveness as well as authority. They're usually logical and practical as well. But if there's trouble coming, it's possible that you might run into somebody, although this is saying it's your energy, with a bit of excessive controlling tendencies, or a bit rigid, being a bit rigid, or stubborn, or a little bit of lack of control. All right, but it also speaks to paternity issues as well. All right, so maybe something to do with that for a few of you, but it's about abuse of power as well. So if somebody pushes your buttons in the near future, do be careful that when you come out as the emperor, that you come out being structured, drawing the positive qualities or traits, right? In the energy around you, or basically who you may be dealing with. Again, that's about communication. So as I was saying, communication is going to be slowing down, but the good thing is that there will be a truth of some sort coming out in the near future for you, especially with that Ace of Swords. But again, it does speak to new conflict, but you will have mental clarity to be able to get through it. So I think that Spirit is just really wanting you to know, get yourself prepared in whatever it is that you're dealing with, but you're going to have the ability to concentrate. You're going to realize the truth of some things. You're going to have a vision that you're going to be working on, or people are going to see you working on your vision, right? Again, with that King of Wands energy. And let's see how this continues to go. What is in the subconscious? What are there in the fears right now? Fear position. Lover's card. Yeah, needing to make a decision of some sort. It could be to do with you, to feel whole. Maybe you're not feeling whole inside at the moment and you don't realize that. Or maybe there is a decision that you need to make and you're afraid of making it. So there could be communication needed on that front. You could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Emperor to me is earth energy, but in traditional, well, with most other readers, it's usually Aries. Gemini here as well. All right. See what the outcome's going to be for you, and then we'll do a clarification. Outcome. Wheel of Fortune. So there's big changes coming here, but this also speaks to karma as well. All right, the karma cycle. It speaks to soulmates. It also speaks to good luck, or good fortune, or a turning point. Some of you might be taking a gamble, and we'll see what that will be about once we clarify. But let's go back to this wish fulfillment for Capricorn, please. What is their wish come true here with this Nine of Cups energy, please? Oh, maybe it isn't exactly your dream come true, because the Eight of Swords, speaking of which, is keeping you trapped in your head. So maybe if some of you have been in a little bit of an overconfident mood and been a little too egoistical as of late, and that's not a judgment, that's just what Spirit and the cards are saying here. And sometimes we get like that, we get overconfident. You might end up getting more problems from your dream come true than actually. It's kind of like, be careful what you wish for, right? Because then you're going to be stuck in your head trying to figure out how to get out of all of the challenges that success brings, right? So take it all in moderation. I guess that's what Spirit is trying to say, or that's how I'm interpreting the cards. In terms of this King of Wands energy, let's see, what about this power, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, messaging, a lot of messaging and a lot of opportunities, beginning new opportunities. Page of Pentacles also is somebody who's usually patient, but you might also be getting news about a new job or a raise or a money, or you could be starting something new and you might be stuck in your head about it, especially with the Lovers card here with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What is this Strength card about, please, for Capricorns? But I do feel that this is pretty much somebody who's already a father, maybe married already, and dipping their toe in the water, especially with this Lovers, and I'm seeing all this conflict coming. So the Strength is the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. in your foundation, it looks as though things are getting better financially for you. And I feel that that's something that you've wanted for a long time. You may be leaving a legacy, or you may be receiving an inheritance of some sort. Some of you might be planning for retirement. This speaks to wills and estates, but I think more or less you're feeling stronger in terms of your security. So that'll be good. Or maybe you're going to meet somebody who's got money and you two are going to join forces. Although, clarifying that 10 of Pentacles, you've also got the 3 of Wands in reverse. So usually the 3 of Wands is about teamwork, commerce, expansion, or travel. This could be online. But the thing is, there's something about a lack of expansion here in terms of online. So maybe if you're working, 10 of Pentacles, or if you've got an e-commerce building, things might slow down a little bit with this 8 of Wands. You may have been making a lot of money and things are going well, and maybe that's what they're preparing you for, is just be prepared for a little bit of a slowdown in terms of the money that you're making. All right, or maybe it's also saying too that there are more ways to make money. All right, so maybe get some more education or look around a little bit about how you can promote yourself and get yourself out there. That Page of Pentacles, okay, because this is somebody who's usually studious. Let's clarify the 4 of Swords, please. Yep, King of Pentacles. So there you are, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, outward focused on your stability, trying to lay down a foundation for yourself. You're being very solid and practical. Maybe you're being wise. Maybe you're starting to invest in different opportunities. But again, this is about also being a provider type. But with that 4 of Swords in reverse, I think you're going to be taking a more active approach, because now you're coming out, and that would speak to expansion as well. You're going to maybe have to step up a little bit and work a little bit harder, even though things were going well. It's like the universe is going to keep making you work for it a little bit more, right? Maybe that's just to keep you on your toes, but either or, it's all good. And then that 8 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there might even be an ending to a long distance relationship with that 8 of Wands, or a slowing down of a relationship. And I say long distance because the Wands usually also speak to travel, and distance. And maybe there was a new love offer, but I'm starting to see that there's going to be a lack of movement. Someone might be returning or canceling holidays or plans. There could be bad timing for new love. Someone might be losing momentum in the beginning stages of a connection. Or maybe there's going to be some unfinished business, right? Someone may even get panicked or hysterical in terms of emotions. Doesn't mean you, but just for some of you, could be very impulsive in terms of jumping on new love opportunities, and that could be what will bring trouble. Hard to say. So what is this 6 of Swords in reverse, please, for Capricorn? Yeah. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now, with the 6 of Swords in reverse and that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, this person is somebody who's very settled, very kind, loving, tolerant, patient. But I saw this coming out sideways because I don't know if someone's going to be causing trouble with a water sign of some sort, because you have 2 kings here. But if that be the case, someone might, I don't know, I'm worried about that. I think that I'm getting this feeling like someone's going to be upset in the near future here, and I think it's going to be due to emotions. But it is what it is. All right, so let's see what this Emperor card is. But also, too, you might also be very tolerant and kind and loving. You might draw on that side of yourself to be able to deal. Maybe that's what it's saying is draw on your kindness and your empathy and your caring, and be supportive and be tolerant and empathetic if dealing with struggles in the future, because that will help you get the result that you want. Clarify the Emperor, please, Spirit. 5 of Cups. Yeah. Again, you've got a choice here in terms, like I was saying, in terms of how you want to draw on this Emperor energy. You can be very stern, difficult, rigid, controlling, or you could be just logical and keeping your ducks in a row, right? So either or, that will be what determines this outcome of 5 of Cups, which could be regret and sadness if there is too much of an abuse of power. Okay? So I think that's saying just tread carefully. Ace of Swords for the energy around you. What is the Ace of Swords, please, Spirit? Ooh. See what we got. Again, 6 of Swords. Be careful with your communications. Be careful, because I'm seeing new conflict. Again, the 6 of Swords is about causing trouble. And if somebody is abusing their power here, then naturally it might set somebody else off in the wrong way. I'm not saying you're doing it. Maybe it's the person that you're dealing with. But it's like, I feel like tightrope. I'm hearing a tightrope right now. And someone, there's going to be a lack of progress here. Unfortunately, there's going to be some delays. Someone's going to be rocking the boat or changing, abandoning plans. But then again, some of you might just be standing your ground against whatever this issue is. But the 6 of Swords to come out in reverse twice, yeah, I would be careful, because you don't want to move into troubled waters. And you certainly don't want to jump out of a frying pan and into a fire, right? Huh. All right. What is this Lovers card, please, for the subconscious or hopes and fears? Tower. Yeah, I hate to say it, but there's going to be a change in some relationship here, which would make sense here if this slows down. Something's going to be ending in terms of a new relationship. Maybe it's going to be a relationship that doesn't get off the ground, and it's going to have to do with someone getting a lot of recognition and possibly getting a little too egoistic. So even though this is the card of victory, because the Tower is there, well, I guess it could go either one of two ways, right? For some of you, listen to your intuition. Something's going to change in this connection and there's going to be victory. But for others, this Tower and the 6 of Wands, I'm getting this feeling like someone's going to get knocked off their horse because their ego has gotten a little too big. And what is the Wheel of Fortune? Actually, I want one more card for the 6 of Wands. Let's figure that one out. Yeah, see? Conflict. Conflict from competition is going to cause a breakup because somebody is, I don't know, maybe someone's trying to put other people in third-party situations, which is causing problems, and they're doing it because it feeds their ego, and somebody is going to pull out of this crap because they're not going to settle for this abuse of power, right? It's like, no. So I hate to say it, but if this is the person you're dealing with, they are definitely going to get a rude awakening because the universe is going to come in and sort it out. Or, I hate to say it, my Cappies, I don't want you to take it personally, just what the cards say. If this is you doing it, do be careful. You might get knocked down a peg or two. But it's just spirit balancing it out, right? Because it's causing issues with a number of people. Some of you could have just, you may even just have people and you've got to make a decision and your whole life is going to change because maybe you're in the public eye. So it doesn't even necessarily have to be a bad thing either. For others of you, yeah, you might be in the public eye and you're going to have a bunch of people competing for you and you're not going to know what to do, right? And your life is just going to change. You're going to have to make a choice, but you'll have an abundance of choices. So congratulations. It's not necessarily all bad, is it? And the Wheel of Fortune, again, Emperor energy, clarifying that. So good, big changes here. Again, it's about power. Somebody somebody's going to be ruling, possibly, because I'm really looking at the way that he's holding his scepter here. And I think there's going to be changes in terms of a relationship, like we were saying back here, or maybe even you're going to be getting into a relationship, because that's good luck as well too. Four of Wands clarified. Oh my gosh, we're already at 20 minutes. Okay, yeah, like I said, you're going to have an abundance of opportunities, okay? There's that Two of Pentacles. So you'll be juggling relationships. All right, Capricorn, looks pretty good to me. I'm going to wrap this up and hope you all have a great rest of your day. See you soon. Bye, Cappies.